Thank you. I have several reasons to be grateful. First, I am making money thanks to TOEIC. Second, thanks to your hard work and effort, I experience 2 hours of immersion every month. In today's world, where there are so many distractions, it's a privilege to have such an experience of deep concentration. I like that I can escape all the miscellaneous thoughts and focus only on the gentle voices of the charming voice actors and the text. Third, I'm learning a lot of useful things to live a good life. For instance, there's a beautiful beach painting hanging in my room, and I used to have a potted plant on my desk. While taking the test, I read texts explaining that these items are good for mental health, and I put it into practice. Fourth, I like that I can practice understanding what people say and write with accuracy. I believe living a good life is closely related to accurately understanding the intentions behind people's words and writing. In particular, the questions regarding understanding people's intentions in both LC and RC are novel. How great would it be if I could figure out the intentions of the people around me as well as I do when solving TOEIC questions? I often misunderstand. I misunderstand, and think hard and then misunderstand again. TOEIC helps me misunderstand less. Lastly, every time I take the test, feeling my heart race, I feel alive. I also realize the beauty of the ambiguity contained in the text. Taking TOEIC, I find out enduring the ambiguity, I have to move on. That's much like in the real world. I'd like to make a few suggestions. I wish there were more content that reflects real-world situations in SE and RC. For example, a friend might be struggling to find a job or facing difficulties due to conflicts with their boss or colleagues. I feel that only ideal co-workers appear in TOEIC. The colleagues in Part 3 always reach an agreement within 30 seconds, but in reality, some employees are dissatisfied with their company's benefits package. Yet in TOEIC, every company offers a great benefits package. TOEIC people never worry about getting fired. They only get promoted or transferred, but never lose their jobs.
What a wonderful world.
As the proportion of elderly people is increasing, I also wish there were more stories about them. Could you increase the proportion of the photographs of elderly people in Part 1? How about including a story about applying for vacation to visit an elderly aunt in a nursing home? The TOEIC test has a big impact. Please give the characters maternity leave or paternity leave. TOEIC people go to weddings, but never to funerals. TOEIC people never die. They seem so healthy. They don't get serious illness like cancer or get seriously injured while driving or exercising. They only go to the hospital for checkups. No one undergoes surgery or gets hospitalized. I also wish there were more words and expressions related to human emotions. It seems TOEIC people are emotionally a little too dry. In reality, we feel and express many emotions in our workplace and everyday life. In the real world, people naturally use words like relieved, upset, and angry more often. If TOEIC included more relatable content, more people from more countries would take it. Imagine people in about 200 countries all around the world taking the TOEIC. You can make that happen. I remember when there were 20 photographs in Part 1, so the TOEIC test material used to be a little thicker than it is now. Time really flies. I'd like to praise your efforts and struggles to increase the validity and reliability of the test. TOEIC has evolved into more scientific and fairer test over time. That's right, you have advanced the science of measurement to power human progress through rigorous research and commitment to quality. I also truly appreciate your authenticity and creativity. No one doubts that the TOEIC program is the global leader in assessing English communication skills for the workplace and everyday life. I hope that TOEIC will continue to provide fair opportunities to test takers around the world, help them learn English effectively, and provide useful information that will help us live better lives. Once again, I would like to thank you for always creating fresh, educational, and informative content. If I met you in person in Korea, I would treat you to a meal and somek. Alright, but TOEIC people never drink alcohol